So we've been working on this project for 2.5 years. We've been doing a feasibility study, we've been fundraising, and now we're really keen to get going and growing on this site. So the COVID-19 crisis has really highlighted some of the problems with our global food system and the impact of industrialised agriculture on things like climate change and biodiversity loss. So one of the reasons that we really want to set up this site is because our vision is for a ring of small-scale producers around the Lancaster district that are using organic or regenerative farming methods such that we're really preserving and protecting the natural habitats. So the FarmStart programme, which will be run from this site, aims to support aspiring growers. So there are a lot of challenges in UK farming at the moment. The price of land and rural accommodation is really high, so unless you have perhaps a farm in your family or you have access to a lot of capital, it's very difficult for new growers or new farmers to purchase even a small-scale farm. There's also an ageing farmer population, and lots of those farms don't have succession plans. And then the final thing is that there's not that much opportunity to train and to learn how to do organic growing, particularly if you don't have another income to support yourself or a way of funding that training. At the same time, we need to build a resilient local food system with shorter supply chains, both to mitigate climate breakdown and have more control over our food production. So if we want access to more local veg from a health perspective, but also to mitigate climate change, we need to support initiatives like FarmStart, which aim to overcome the barriers for new entrant farmers. So to do this, the FarmStart initiative will provide an intensive training programme over 40 weeks, and it will cover everything from site setup to propagation to growing techniques to weed control to harvesting to packaging, sales and marketing, and we'll also cover business models, so looking at things like cooperative models and maybe community interest companies, so that when people finish the programme they're really able to go and set up their own growing business if they want to. So our intention is that every year we train a cohort of farm starters on this site, and that we also look to broker the setup of new sites so that the farm starters have somewhere to progress onto. So over time we'll be building the capacity of skilled growers within the district, we'll be building the supply of locally produced organic fruit and veg, and we'll also be realising our 10-year vision of a ring of small-scale producers working collectively, collaboratively and strategically across the district to produce local food for local people. So none of this is possible without support. So to transform this site to be a market garden, we need compost, we need tools, we need seeds, to name just a few things. But over time we also want to be able to set up new sites around the district as well. So if you can support the project, please join our Food Friends scheme. You can donate monthly or annually, it's just £5 a month, and you're also in a draw for some local food prizes on a monthly basis. Or if you'd like to make a donation to the project, you can also do that. There's information about both these schemes on foodfutures.org.uk/the-plot. Thanks so much.